Alright, so this is going to be a video about overcoming fears. I'm talking a little quiet because I'm in my in the bathroom at my cousin's house in Boston. So I don't travel a lot and I've got a lot of fear around traveling. But I did a trip and I flew out to Boston and I saw a lot of museums here, and my cousin helped me a lot with driving me around and stuff, and planning the navigation and stuff, and that was a big help because I didn't really have to worry about that. But yeah, this was a victory for me. I'm really happy with how things turned out. I got out here and I saw the Enchanted exhibition at the Norman Rockwell Museum, and yeah, basically the message I want to give today, and it's not a new message, but it's a message that I'm starting to incorporate more and more into my life, is just imagine the person that you could be and then take a little step towards that person every day. So for me, the first step to making this vacation happen was just, I decided, okay, I want to go see this exhibition, and then I took the step of, okay, well, I guess I need to figure out where to stay, and it's like, oh, my cousin lives in Boston, I guess I could, stay with her, and then travel the 3 hours to get to the museum and do it that way. And then I was like, okay, well, how am I going to get there? I could drive or I could fly. So I was like, okay, well, why don't I fly, and then I'll buy the ticket. So then I bought the ticket, and I just figured it out as I went. And so that's what I want to say to anybody who's trying to achieve their goals or in anything, is just think about who you want to be, and think about what would that ideal version of yourself, what do they do? Because the ideal version of myself is someone who goes to galleries and museums, and I was like, oh, I don't see myself, right, I'm not doing that right now, why don't I try to do that? So instead of trying to just make a habit of going to the museums near me, I was like, oh, maybe the problem is I need to go to a new museum. So I'm being more adventurous, and I'm going to places I've never been, and it turns out all I needed was more incentive and more motivation, because for me, it's not enough to just go see a new place. It's like the only reason I'll travel is for art, and that's just what I had to learn. So kind of look for what motivates you to travel. So if you really like zoos, maybe plan your trip around going to the zoo, right? If you want to travel more, think about what you want to travel to do. Think about how what you want to base your life around, right? Whether it's cooking, right? Whether you want to do trips and eat food, whether you want to, But anyway, that's sort of what I'm thinking today. I don't want to make a long preachy video. These are just sort of the thoughts that I'm having, and the things I'm learning in my life. So that's just my update. Big victory, and only going up from here. All right, goodbye.